Welcome to the studio, where colors come alive, where miniature worlds and ancient tales thrive. Brush in hand, we paint what's been untold, legends of the past in hues so bold. In the depths of lore, we shape the unknown, angels and demons, old gods overthrown. We bring matter beige, our heroes shine bright, and miniature mythos, where dreams take flight. Exploring hidden lore, where tales ignite, painted models shining bright. Every color shared, every story sworn, and miniature mythos where legends are born. Every figure crafted, from orcs to vampires bite. We blend the lore, let stories take flight. We wash in the weird, the wondrous, the wild. In every painted stroke, where magic's compiled. Through realms unknown and mystical sights, our brush blends legends with epic fights. From shadowed myths to stars we trace, and miniature mythos we find our place. Exploring hidden lore where tales ignite, painted models shining bright. Every color shared, every story sworn, and miniature mythos where legends are born. From candles flicker to the screen's bright hue, we glaze through the fantastical view. Every layer of paint, every tale we weave, and miniature mythos wonders never leave. Join the quest through realms of light and shade. In the world we craft, where dreams are laid. With lore and brushwork, our palette expands, and miniature mythos where imagination stands. Exploring hidden lore where tales ignite, painted models shining bright. Every color shared, every story sworn, and miniature mythos where legends are born. So grab your brush, let the legends unfold, and miniature mythos where magic's bold. We bring out a page and the worlds we frame. We paint the adventure where fantasies aflame. The legends are born.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Miniature Mythos. How's everyone doing? I'm your host, Christoph, and it's Thursday again. Now, I have been checking a couple things when I went live, so that's why I'm still looking around. I have the feeling that my twin chat program, so I can actually see the chat for Twitch and YouTube, is not completely syncing up. So that's something that I'm currently still checking out. You know, it's really fun that you have to do these things when you're live. But apparently you can't do these things when you're offline, because when your chat's offline, you can't open them up, which is kind of weird. So, yeah. There we go. This should actually work now. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's been a while, and I must say, for that, I am terribly sorry. First and foremost, I don't have to say sorry because I've been ill. Like, I can't help it. Last week, on Thursday, I felt kind of like I was going through something. I had like a bit of muscle ache, a headache, I felt tired, my voice didn't feel quite right, so I was just, you know, going home, and I felt like, yeah, no, it's not a good idea to stream. I should rest and maybe just see what happens over the weekend. And then on Friday, last week, I woke up with fever. Just fever, shivers, sweats, everything. It wasn't nice. And I've had it for the entire weekend. And I thought, okay, maybe it's just the cold. Like, it's the season. No, it turns out I have the actual flu. So, yeah, it's still ongoing. I still feel a bit under the weather. I'm still taking my meds to make sure that everything is, like, kept under wraps. But I am feeling good enough at the moment to actually, you know, get back behind the camera, behind the microphone, and actually get back into streaming. So I hope everyone is doing fine tonight. I don't even know if you guys can see this, because I have the problem that I have the idea that not everything is registering quite right. I did take the precaution of updating everything before the stream, so like this afternoon, checking everything, but like I said, some of these things you can't check without going online, which, you know, is kind of a dumb thing, let's say. Anyway, I don't know how much I'm going to be talking. I could be talking a whole lot. I could be talking not at all. The thing is that like I said, I'm still a bit sick, still have a bit of the flu, and talking, it doesn't hurt anymore. My chat is working because I can see that you wrote something, Custard Sire, so that's very well. Good. Nice. That's a thing. YouTube is working. Thanks, YouTube. Who do we have in chat? We have Teleport and Custard Sire. Yes, I can see that the two of you are in chat already, but those are the only two that I'm seeing. I don't know if there has been more. Oh. Let's see. Now it says it's only activated now. That's a problem. I don't know how many things were said in the Twitch chat, because apparently that source wasn't activated. Which is weird, because I saw Teleport and Custard Sire say something. Gigaric Sanchez, hey, welcome in. How are you doing? And Steven, hey, how are you doing? Glad you're feeling better. Got to go. We'll email you later. Fine, Steven, that's okay. I'm looking forward to your emails. I hope you're doing well, or as well as can be expected this time of year, let's say. Anyway, I'm gonna hope that all my chats are working so far. And they will keep working. And I will just head on over to the paint bench and start painting the Dimensional Shambler. Because it's a cool mini, and I was kind of bummed out that I didn't get to paint it last week, because I was like, damn, it really is a cool mini, and I really wanted to paint it. But, you know, it's not better late than never, so let's get into it. Gigaric Sanchez, you're good. It's good to hear. This one. There we go. Let me just quickly scoot over to the paint bench. The paint bench. Whoops. Put my chat up here. So, this is the miniature that we will be painting today. Again, it's from Cthulhu Death May Die, the board game which features all manner of mythos creatures, which personally I'm a big fan of. And I really like the depictions that they gave these creatures. So here, the same thing. This is a huge hulking figure. Huge muscular arms, tendrils going in and out of its body the entire time. Like, there's a lot going on in this miniature, and I really like the sculpt, so really looking forward to painting this. Let me get started. I'm a bit rusty. I've been ill for over a week, so Also, my lovely partner has put all my paints into a special tray for them. And I haven't taken the time to actually figure out where all my paints are now, so that's on me. Let me see. So, what I'm gonna do first is I am going to cover most of the exposed flesh area with a purple color. Paint brushes, not my paints. Yes, indeed. Correct. I'm going to be covering him with a purple color. Not because I want to make him purple, but because if you use purple or red as a basis, it kind of shines through the skin color that you put on top of it, and it will look actually a lot more vivid, a lot more lifelike. Now, for this dude, I'm not gonna go with lifelike. I am going to go with kind of a sickly grayish green, but with that purple underneath it, it will shine through a bit, and I hope that will give it a nice effect. So I'm gonna try that out. I was not grabbing the camera, don't worry. But part of my paints are next to the camera, so. Yeah. So yeah. This is going to be a rather quick layer that'll be done because it's contrast paint, or speed paint at least. So that just takes a little amount of paint to just cover a rather large area. Just gonna go over it rather quickly, not too neatly. Hey Araxi, how are you doing? Welcome in. How have you been? How am I feeling? I am feeling pretty okay at the moment. Pretty stable, let's say. I took my meds, which normally regulates how bad I feel. So I think I'm pretty well off, let's say. And if I don't get too far along in the stream, well, that's what it is. I'm just happy to be painting again. Hey, Shifty. Welcome in as well. I turn up to see this. Oh man, I should really see that clip now. Teleport, what a handsome lad. What are you thinking for the base? What am I thinking for the base? Currently, not a whole lot, but seeing that he has like these crystals or these spikes on his arms and his back, I am going to be painting them as sort of crystals. Like the entire thing is going to have a pinkish fleshy tone with sickly green gray, but then I'd like to have like these vibrant bluish crystals like jutting out of his skin, and I might actually take like little pieces to put on the base as well. I think I see what you're seeing. What are you guys seeing? Is it because it looks like a dick? Is that the problem? Okay. You all are children. You immature people. Incredible. Tisk tisk. Well, I turned up that is what it was happening. Okay. It's fine. You are allowed to see what you want to see. Doesn't make it true. I need to see it. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Can I actually play that here? I don't know, actually. Nah, not with that split chat. I can't. It's the shortest clip, but it's enough. Ugh. Oh, I'm actually scared to see it. But yeah, just currently just painting this veiny dude purple just to make him grayish green afterwards. As a contrast to it, an underlying color. Glad you're feeling better. Well, I'm also glad I'm feeling better because, like I was saying at the beginning, this actually started like last week on Thursday. That's the reason why I didn't stream on Thursday last week. So it has been going on for like over a week. And I'm pretty much done with it at the moment. I could really do with some rest and not being in discomfort. Rest and hydrate. Yeah, absolutely true. I'm also really glad that my fever has gone down because I was really feeling that fever. I was like, at a certain point, straight up hallucinating every time I went to bed. It was horrifying. And then I actually started to like dread going to bed or taking a nap because, yeah, every time when you close your eyes, your thoughts are getting the better of you and you start seeing and hearing things that aren't really there. Crazy what a fever can do. Yeah, I know this isn't the cleanest paintwork, but that's just because I need to have this color on there. Not gonna make it too pretty, as most of it will be covered by another color anyway. It's actually a good idea. Where's my drink? Thanks. See, I'm hydrating. Yay. So Rexy and Shifty, you guys are probably having a rather comfortable and easygoing evening tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Just chilling. Pretty tired. Yeah, I can get that. Like, you guys are also working like every day, so you're at it the entire time. So I get why you're saying like, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna do this, or I'm gonna change my schedule up a bit, or I'm gonna take off for at least a week and we'll see where it goes then. Not planning on staying up late tonight. Yeah, I get... That's probably a good idea, seeing that you have your 1,000-minute stream tomorrow. Chilling, gonna get on a call with a friend to help with some tech stuff. Nice. It's fun to be able to help people out with all manner of things like tech. I mean, if you have the expertise, if you have the know-how, why not share it? It's like one of the most fun parts of it, of having that expertise, I feel. Just gonna quickly change this up. Okay, so I've got this purple done. Just gonna let it dry a bit longer, but I am going to take a look at the base color for the tentacles already. I'm probably gonna use a crusted sword for that one. Yes, I feel I have to give you all the juicy names, like crusted sword. And I have to put it on the paint shaker because it looks like crap. It's quite a nice purple. I'm just a baby. Yeah, but even babies have their specialties. Like, it's kind of weird, but you know what I mean. Like baby sheep. Yeah, I'm sure. They have their specialties. They taste nice. Shifty, if you like this purple, it's gonna go away. Like, I'm going to be painting over that the entire time, so tasting good is a, I'm not gonna say it's a survival mechanic, because I don't know what that would protect you against, or makes you survive better with. If you taste good, everyone's gonna want to eat you. It's like the worst survival skill ever. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shifty, but that purple is just gonna be used as a sort of color to lightly shine through the layers I'm gonna add on top of it, so that the creature looks more like it's alive, like it has multiple hues of color underneath its skin, instead of just being, you know, a grayish-green blob. So... Also, as I was looking through my my other Cthulhu miniatures, and there are some there that have an actual horsecock. It's really weird. If you look at it, you can't unsee it anymore. C. Reed, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's a really awkward moment to walk in this chat. Me saying that some of these have horsecocks. Yeah. Wait, I hope this isn't monetized on YouTube, because I've not painted miniatures, but I find it very relaxing to watch. This is looking great, and I always love things from the Cthulhu mythos. Well then, you're pretty much at the right address, C. Reed. As I mostly do Cthulhu stuff, so especially now that I've started with everything from the Cthulhu Death May Die board game. So every week I'm gonna be painting 1 or 2 miniatures from that box until it's done, which will take me approximately, like, I don't know, 130 years or something. How many are in the box? A whole lot, Shifty. Like, way too much. Well, that was what solidified the follow. Okay. I will make it very clear the moment I will start painting any miniatures with suspicious parts. You can never have too much. No, actually no. Because the thing with all the miniatures is that it's not just monsters, it's also investigators. So it's the player characters that you also have like miniatures for. And each of those player characters has like a unique set of skills and talents to use in the board game, which makes it fun to like mix and match and try out new characters each time you play the game. So that means that you have like, I don't know, I would say easily 150 different investigators, like just people you can use as characters. Like I have a couple here from last time. This one I painted like in the style of Alice in Wonderland. This is a soldier. This is Lizzie Borden from the Borden Axe Murders. So yeah, so these are just 3 of them. I have a handful of them here on my desk ready to be painted one of the next times. So your hands are not steady. Yeah, you don't really need that steady of a hand. You just have to be able to stop twitching for a second. That sounds weird, but I also have like a small shake in my hands, especially now because I'm still suffering from a light fever. But that doesn't mean that if you focus that you can't stop that. It really works, so. Oh, I'm gonna have to catch up. This music feels like it could be played in the old Vampire the Masquerade game in the club. And the song changes, of course. Okay, yeah. This mini has an extra appendage. Watch now. Yeah. So, I think the first time I've painted this year, I've painted these 2 cultists. So there is like a bunch of cultists in there because these are the weak, the low level enemies. You get them like every mission, and you just wade through them after a while. So yeah, I got these two, but these are all the same, and I still need to paint them. So yeah, after a while, it's just like, okay, it's just busy work. So in that regard, you can get a lot of miniatures out of it, but yeah. I'm gonna show you. This is like a nurse, it's Rasputin. This is a gunner. It's a huntsman. Like, there's all manner of characters in there. And you can paint them however you want. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I can totally give Rasputin here a pink and blue split beard, for example. Because Rasputin was a cool cat, and he would do stuff like that. Let me see. So for the skin of this creature, I am probably going to be using necrotic flesh and drake tooth. Necrotic flesh is going to be the first color I'm going to be putting over most of its muscles to cover it completely up. And then I'm going to be giving a layering with drake tooth. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it a highlight or an edge highlight just yet. I'm going to see how far I'll get with my painting. But first, we're going to apply the necrotic flesh over most of the areas. Once that's on there, I know the skin is as cleaned up as it could be, and I'm probably gonna start the base colors of the crystals as well. But this is gonna be mostly the biggest part of the video. Sounds like a solid plan. Yes. I have a cunning plan. Now, some of you might be wondering, okay, it looks cool, or it looks weird. I like Cthulhu shit, but what is a Dimensional Shambler? Like, it's a very straightforward name. It's something that shambles through dimensions. There you go. The more you know. Now, Dimensional Shambler... I see. Very interesting. Now, the Dimensional Shambler actually first appears in a collaboration story between H.P. Lovecraft and someone else. Don't kill me, I've had a fever, I can't remember the name. But the story was called Horror at the Museum. A bit like that movie Night at the Museum, but a lot less funny. But things come alive that shouldn't be alive in it as well, so... And basically what happens is, in the museum, there is an exhibit going on about all these ancient creatures and mythological statues and all that. And it's basically a ripoff of Madame Tussauds, so the famous wax museum. And the thing is that the person who has made these monstrous wax figurines is actually trying to, you know, gain the favor of one of the creatures, one of the old gods that he has depicted with wax. And in it, or during the trial, or during the story, they are telling about the horrors that could be unleashed when the ritual is completed. And one of the things would be that a Dimensional Shambler could just burst through reality, basically, and pick someone up and take them away. Because that's what Dimensional Shamblers do. They shamble through dimensions. You don't see them coming. And yeah, they just pick you up, take you away through another dimension. They are never quite stable, except when they're in between dimensions. So that is one of the reasons why they're always seen as like twitching and glimmering. Are they depicted in any form of way? Well, this is basically how they look. They are very tall, gaunt, or very brute looking. They have a very heavy-set face and radiant claws. So I'm going to be doing these claws in the same glowy effect as the crystals. And they seem to be constantly twitching and shimmering. That's something like that movie effect that they often do, where things, ghosts or demon-possessed people are like fast-forwarding and twitching way faster than a normal being should. So they're also constantly trying to stay anchored in this reality. So they are also constantly, you know, phasing in and out of focus, becoming ethereal. Sometimes just disappearing. But yeah, they mostly play minor roles in the story. So even the story where they are like they're presented, their first coined, let's say, they are just a mention of an abomination that could be unleashed, not even something that is actively part of the story. You like the sound of it? Well, it is rather creepy. Also, these models are to scale, so if this is an average person, that's how big those things are.
Hello, motherfucker.
So that is rather big. Hey Akas, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you've been doing well. You're doing good? It's good to hear. Actually, now that I'm busy with the Dimensional Shambler, today I've also read my audiobook that's going to be released on the YouTube channel on Sunday. And that's about the Hounds of Tindalos. And the Hounds of Tindalos are kind of the same, or not kind of the same, but kind of similar to the Dimensional Shambler. In the sense that Hounds of Tindalos are also not part of the material realm. They're also not part of real space. Hounds of Tindalos, like, a Dimensional Shambler is pretty easy to, I think, understand with the current knowledge of, let's say, the multiverses and everything in comic books and movies that we have these days. Like, they live in between the spaces between dimensions. That's pretty easy to grasp, I'd say. But the Hounds of Tindalos, we live in curved time and curved space. Everything about our time and our space is curved. That is the dimension that we have perceived for ourselves, that time has taken and space has taken. And Hounds of Tindalos exist in the angles of time and space. So they're on a completely different mathematical level as we are. Everything with us is natural, it's curved. You can say, oh, that's a straight edge. No, yeah, it's a straight edge. It looks like a straight edge, but it's never a complete straight corner or a straight edge. There's always like a bit of, curvature to it, and there's always imperfections to it that doesn't make it completely angular space. Because that's where the Hounds of Tindalos come in. And that's so weird. They just live and travel through perfect linear angles. I mean, I don't know how some of these writers came up with these stories, but I think that's amazing. Just the idea. You don't get it. Something straight edge. Wouldn't get it. Straight edge. Now, I know that I'm probably giving a lot of information that, sounds like gibberish to most of you who aren't familiar with a lot of the Cthulhu mythos. So if you have any questions, if you hear something and you're like, are you okay? Is everything all right at home? Just ask. Just ask for clarification or ask me to repeat stuff, because I know it can be a lot. The fellow is looking quite disconcerting already. Yeah, it's I really like where it's going with the coloring. Like, the fact that I first did the purple is really helping at the moment. I'd like to see this in a form of drawing. Going to check out some depictions. Very well. The Shifty, you gotta know though that one of the more difficult things about everything Lovecraft is that, well, one of the main properties of the monsters is that they are indescribable and unnameable and unimaginable and stuff like that. So we, like, in the fandom, you kind of have to know that you only have an approximation of how something in the mythos looks. So there are some really cool pictures out there, but they're never, let's say, truthful. They can never be completely truthful to what subject they are depicting. Because that's what it is in their nature. Yeah, people's ideas. Yeah, basically. Like I said, some of these creatures are not of our dimension and are thus not to be perceived by or properly due to our universe's physics, for example. Which sounds like bullshit, but yeah, it is an explanation. Kind of like medieval people who drew leopards from descriptions they heard. Yeah, leopards, elephants, giraffes. Like, if you would describe a giraffe to someone who has never seen a giraffe before, or an elephant to someone who has never seen an elephant before, and then you ask those people to draw those things, you're getting a lot of things, but not an image of a giraffe or an elephant. Yes, der Natuurenbloemen. Jacob van Marland. This is what good old Jacob van Marland thought a leopard was. Yes. By the way, for those wondering, I am multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. So I am currently talking mostly with people on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube and you're like, what is this man talking about? Or who is this man talking to? It's because there's people in another chat as well. But yeah, Dimensional Shamblers are creatures that we actually, in the mythos, don't know a lot about. So, like I said, we know they can wander in from another dimension or from in between dimensions. They can sometimes abduct people back to wherever they came and abduct them from these dimensions. But we don't know what they do, what their ulterior motives are. Which, you know, is kind of weird because most of the time you know that if it's something predatory, it will just eat a human, or they will use them for some sort of magic power reserve or breeding. Who knows? But with a Dimensional Shambler, there hasn't been that much written on them, where they have been fleshed out enough to know that we can definitely say this is what a Dimensional Shambler does. At the moment, it's just something that can shamble in, wreak havoc, kick ass, take names, and then just disappear again. Which, you know, kinda scary. And that's mostly how it is used. Mostly when you're talking about pastiche work of the mythos or legit parts of the mythos. And people use dimensional shamblers, or for example in a role-playing game, it's mostly that one of them can appear the moment that events are transpiring where the border between realities is getting thinner. The moment that reality thins, these things start to just wander in. Because they're on their stroll between dimensions and they notice like, hey, the fabric of this reality is getting rather thin. Let's just see what's up with that. So it's always like a secondary danger, a sign that the lines between realities are breaking, they are shattering, they are thinning. Finishing up those legs later. I already really like how it looks. That purple really did it good. I've washed down my paint a bit for the arms, just because when I took a look at the screen, I noticed that with the arms still purple, or the hands still purple, it does have a really cool effect. So I think I might leave them as that and try to put like a blend in there the moment I go down the arms, so that the hands can stay purple. we can create a sort of blended effect. And then you see its back and it's still completely purple and you're like, ah. Be doing the same here as well. The more we go down, I'm going to water my paints a bit more. say whatever you want, but take a look at this booty. Dimensional shambling really does a body good. Oh damn. Boy works out. Gluteus maximus, am I right? Look at that cheek. Shifty, you gotta say it like it is. Now that's an ass. Reality shatters. The fabric of time and space is laid bare before you. Out comes this hulking form, and the first thing is like you see is like that ass, and you're like, nice. Like watching paint dry. Well, yeah, that's basically what we're doing here. Welcome in, Sir Guy. As in Sir Guy of Gisborne. Bro, you work out. Like if you would put like a step counter on one of these things, baby just keeps going. Ah, drink, yes. Thank you for the drink. So far, in 2025, I haven't confused my paint water for my drinking water. So, I'd say we're off to a great start. He has some fun fish feet too. Yes, probably. Although fish don't really have feet, so... Oh, no. Jacob van Marland has fish with feet too. Yeah, true. So, there we go. This dude was completely purple in the beginning, and now he's not. I'm now going to add a layer on top of these, what I was gonna say testicles, but they're tentacles. Might be a bit too light already. Let's see. We're gonna go with orc blood first. We don't know their anatomy, for all we know. These are testicles. Yes. That is true. For all we know. Now I have the feeling this is gonna be too dark. Let's see. Yep, it's too dark. What I think I'm doing is apparently making it wet. You know, it's kind of weird. I know, it actually does something. Gonna take a nice pale blue and I'm going to start filling in these little crystals on its body everywhere. It's gonna look weird at the beginning because it's gonna stand out like a sore thumb, but you'll see in the end it will all blend together a bit better. Go Shift E. Do you? In a bit. Actually, now I think about it, I haven't read the story of horror at the museum yet for the YouTube channel as an audiobook. I should actually do that. Still have so many weird fiction stories to read. I mean, I love that. I really love that, just knowing that I can keep reading those audiobooks for a very, very long time. Like today, for example, because I am still struggling with like the outliers of the flu and the fever and all that. I said, you know what, I'm gonna already do my reading, but I don't want it to be too tough. And I had like a story prepared or planned for this weekend that was gonna take like over 2 hours. And I realized like, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna switch that out for a lighter one. And I easily could, so. Just because there's still so many stories out there. There we go. Gems are really cool, thanks. I like the contrast that it makes between the kind of sickly grayish tones, the darker tones, and I really want those gems to be like a focal point to look at while you're looking at this creature. Gonna lighten these tentacles a bit. Gonna give the skin another layer. Highlight a couple places some more, make them a bit lighter. Sorry, been back a while, just chilling here, listening in. Currently on Photoshop. Yeah, no problem, Shifty. Mostly what I do when I'm just listening to you on when you're doing Photoshop on a stream, so it's okay, man. Currently just picking out the veins on his huge arms. It's looking great, thanks. Thank you. Really appreciate you saying that. No, we're done though. This often feels like such a slow work. Hey Miko, how are you doing? Welcome in. That's the closest I have to painting something. Yeah, well, you get credit for participating in the exercise. Gonna try and line my blue already. See how that'll work out. This is gonna be very meticulous. Very steady, don't mess this up. Yeah. Shush! Steady! I can't do any steadier. I've made a suggestion in your silly little box. Miko, why were you in my box? And what bills are you paying to call my box silly? Wonder how loud blurp is. Yeah, I wonder that myself. Yeah, I know, last used 2 years ago. The suggestion box never really did pick off. Oh, jeez. To me, that was that was pretty loud. Yeah, donkey. Thanks for the biddies. I don't have a lot of bells and whistles here on my channel. Not a lot to bell and whistle about when you're just, you know, painting little plastic miniatures. Normally. Had a little heart attack. Ooh, let me have a gun. That's also true. I should call Araxi and tell her to take that gun away from you. Shifty's causing chaos, Araxi. Please stop him. I don't know, but something about swinging your weapon around in front of people. Don't need them, dude. That's the thing. Be steady. That's right. Let's get back to being steady. Pivot! Pivot! Just keep pivoting it. Sometimes when you're painting a mini and you'll notice that you just can't find the right angle to approach with your brush, and then you're almost in a pivot kind of situation, and it's horrible. You just keep turning that thing. Me with men, to be honest. Yeah, I get that. Well, no, I don't get it, but I can imagine. I'm actually thinking what color to do the nails in. Like, I don't want to do them in the... I was first thinking about doing them with blue as well, but not so sure about it now. I'll give you all a rest and play a round of Overwatch. Still have you up on my second screen. Thank you, Miko. Thank you for lurking. Have fun in Overwatch. Or good luck. Hope you win. God damn. I'm so happy I wasn't painting at this moment, man. What the hell? That was really loud. Also, that didn't sound like... You waited. Okay. I appreciate that. You timed it just right so it wouldn't fuck up anything. Okay. Yeah, Shifty. Watch out, you don't wanna infuriate my missus. You're safe for now. Stretch. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Oh. Thanks, I was kind of stooped all over the place. Let's see if I can get some more of this in those hands. Yeah, I'm really thinking about the color of nails or claws that I'm gonna give it. Would be weird to just give it like normal blackish gray claws at this moment. If you guys a hot pink mani-pedi. Oh my god. Okay. First gonna do its teeth and then I'll do the hot pink mani-pedi. Well, you're in luck, because I've got this color. Pixie pink! So that'll be the color for the claws. Shaking my pants. Just shaking my pants. There we go. Now let's give it that hot pink mani pedi. Then I will never live it down. Saving up all my brushies for unending horrors for you. Thanks, Annie. I really appreciate it. Here we go. It's so fucking pink. Holy shit. So pink. Good pink. It's the kind of pink we need. It's the kind of pink we deserve, but not need right now. You're kinda lucky that it still works with the shades that I worked towards with the feet and the hands. So it doesn't look completely out of style. Look at its little feet. Oh my god. This is why I can't have nice things. Man, this is the hottest pink. Dimensional Shambler. I know where he shambled out of. The salon. God damn. Yes, Queen, slay. Oh my god. Again, it's actually not that bad looking. So it's a bit stark, but it still works. Like, composition-wise, it still works. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's almost done. I am going to give it a black base first, and then I'm gonna start winding down. Where's my black? Matte black. And like I said in earlier streams, because the board game has so many miniatures, I'm not gonna all paint them to a parade level of detail. I am happy with this kind of quality already, so I am gonna leave it at that for most of the miniatures there. Thank you, Shifty. Glad you think so. Make sure I don't ruin its nails. When are we painting Buttwing? Sorry, Nightwing. Was that your request? Because I hadn't had time to check the suggestion box yet, Miko. Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, recently a RPG, a Batman RPG was launched, and there were a lot of miniatures in there as well, including a Nightwing one. So, yeah. He's just known to have huge cake. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Like, he's an acrobat, like, he needs muscle in all the right places. That could have been his code name, yeah. Buttwing or Bat Butt. I am the butt. I am the butt that flaps in the night. Needs a big butt to land on. Yeah, true. And there we go. I think it's 10. Right on cue. Nice. So, there we go with our Dimensional Shambler. Finished up with some very yassified nails, thanks to a redeem of Custard Sire. So, the Dimensional Shambler is ready to shamble in and out of dimensions and kick ass wherever he appears. Also, I just noticed that it's kind of way too much light on this guy. You don't see half of the detail on it. This is actually looking better already. So yeah, let me know what you think. GG! Thanks, Shifty. Let me know what you think of this paint job. I want to say in the comments below. But yeah, I was gonna say we're not on YouTube. We are on YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly shift over to just chatting. Gonna leave my beautiful boy just laying there in the dirt. Thank you for the biddies, Shifty. And let's go to chatting. There we go. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm like, I always, when I start painting a miniature, I always have like an idea in my head of how I picture it to look. And then the entire process is just me getting to that point. But I also know that you have to like be patient, because halfway through the process, it will look nothing like what you envision it to look like. This thing has looked a couple different things before it turned out like this. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I'm really happy that it was just a very chill stream. Which, you know, when you're just painting stuff, it's mostly chill, so can't really do any better than that. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be me for tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope you just enjoyed watching it. Had some good times just chilling with me to the tunes, to watching me paint a horrible abomination of Eldritch Horror. And you are now ready for the rest of your Thursday night, or whatever time zone you're in. Teleport, you're welcome. My pleasure for streaming for you guys. I just want to see if I can do something. Give me a second. Can I do this? Apparently I can't. Why can't I do this? Hey, Xazen, welcome in. Wait, why did my Stream Deck just stop working? I asked it to start working. God damn it. No problem, man, no problem. Okay, because it isn't linked at the moment. Now it is, apparently. Okay, so can I do this? Aha! I hope this does something.
Taking a plunger. Plungers are quite handy. Oh God!
Guys, I just want to point out that Shifty Hands is going to be doing his 1000 minutes stream starting tomorrow, because he has hit his 1000 subscriber, not subscriber, follower on Twitch. And it's not just going to be like a marathon of 16.5 hours, he's also going to be doing it in an Ariel cosplay. So, if you want to check that out tomorrow, head on over to Shifty's channel and give him some support and celebrate with him. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway, everyone, thank you for being here. Oh, by the way, Sazen, do you want to take a look at the creature that I have made? Let me just... Here, there it is. Oh, thanks for the biddies, man. You didn't have to do that. This wasn't a paid sponsorship, but now it is. Shit. My principles ruined. Yeah, no thanks. It was scary enough in grey. Well, yeah, now it's scary in color. Anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for chatting, for just hanging out, for chilling with me. And yeah, just seeing it all come together. And now I feel that I have to go, because I feel a coughing fit coming on. And I want to close down the stream before it actually arrives. And I just have to, you know, mute myself. So, everyone, hope you have a good start of the weekend tomorrow evening. And then the rest of the weekend, of course, because Friday don't count. We all know that. And I hope to see you all next week. Or during Shifty's Ariel cosplay stream. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the studio where colors come alive, where miniature worlds and ancient tales thrive. Brush in hand, we paint what's been untold, legends of the past in hue so bold. In the depths of lore, we shade the unknown, angels and demons, old gods overthrown. With brain matter beige, our heroes shine bright. That miniature mythos where dreams take flight, exploring hidden lore where tales ignite. Painted models shining bright, every color shared, every story sworn. At miniature mythos where legends are born. Every figure crafted from orcs to vampires bite. We blend the lore, let stories take flight. We wash in the weird, the wondrous, the wild, in every painted stroke where magic's compiled. Through realms unknown and mystical sights, our brush blends legends with epic fights. From shadowed myths to stars we trace, at miniature mythos we find our place. Exploring hidden lore where tales ignite. Painted models shining bright, every color shared, every story sworn. At miniature mythos where legends are born. From candles flicker to the screen's bright hue, we glaze through the fantastical view. Every layer of paint, every tale we weave. At miniature mythos wonders never leave. Join the quest through realms of light and shade. In the world we craft, where dreams are laid. With lore and brushwork, our palette expands. At miniature mythos, where imagination stands. Exploring hidden lore, where tales ignite. Painted models, shining bright. Every color shared, every story sworn. At miniature mythos, where legends are born. So grab your brush, let legends unfold.